And it is grand final day here at the East Torrens Paynham Lacrosse Club, and we are here with the Brighton Bombers and the Woodville Warriors in this State League Women's Grand Final.
Colleen O'Malley of Brighton has won the toss, and the Bombers are going to shoot to the southern end of Patterson Field to get us underway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Women's State League Grand Final action. We're underway inside 60 seconds.
And we thank Mr. Ben Hook for the proceedings out there. Always a great man to have on these occasions, and the sun always shines when Ben is out and about. And those dulcet tones, you can hear him at the Adelaide Oval occasionally, just with the mastery he has in the voice. And we've got Woodville here up against Brighton. It is grand final about number 11 or 12 for Brighton in a row. And Woodville, the last time they were in a State League Grand Final was back at Norwood Oval, and that was back in 2018. And they had some ascendancy on that day, but Brighton found a way to get over the top. And we wish all the officials and players for this Grand Final the best of luck as ball comes over, just flicks here. Look at that, Hookie. You got a ball for you, mate, already? They're just throwing balls at you. As the ball will start in the centre. O'Donnell up against Parker. Centre draw will be huge today for these two teams. And whistle about to blow as ball is on the deck. Ball up in the air. Williams does not quite get it, but deemed to be interfered with on that call. So Parker will have to come back. Williams looks forward there to O'Donnell. O'Donnell looking to want to try and get on the scoreboard early, is picked up down there by Andrea. O'Donnell just trying to take her out. Andrea swaps to her left hand. Good defense down there. Ball out the back to Williams. Williams looks inside. Fuss as ball hits the deck there. Ball to be won, and it's not quite in the stick there of a green stick. Is now... And ball gets knocked back down there to Mangan. Mangan kicks the ball over there to Indy Williams. Indy Williams guarded by Olivia Parker. Looking for some attacking prowess here from Williams. Williams turns it on the right. Beats Parker over the top. And that one is fired out and about. Watts comes out the cage to try and get the first on. But... Taylor Mangan is down the back there to start the ball. Possession all with the black and gold at the moment. Zeph Williams runs the back corner, looks inside, rolls round on her left, kicks the ball down there to Taylor Mangan. Taylor Mangan runs a right-hand post, looking to try and get something offensively there, but Indy Williams just runs in her way. And Indy Williams will be picked up here by Izzy Jackson. Jackson looks to come out. Williams, she likes to get on the scoreboard early if given the opportunity. Williams stepped inside, little lost her footing over the back to... Oh, good save there from Watts. O'Malley with a big shot. Watts comes across and gets the first one of the day. And ball back down the back here with Taylor Mangan. Inside roll, pops up and over. So Brighton with some opportunities. Gold in the crease there. But ball out the back here with Mangan. Mangan looking to roll around this right-hand corner. Gets inside under Andrea. Looks out the back, finds Ipe. Ipe, slide comes back to O'Malley. O'Malley looking for free space. Looks up the top, back to J. Ipe. But that free space was called. And O'Malley will take the ball at the 15-metre mark on this left-hand side of the post. O'Malley against Watts. O'Malley steps in, pops, another good save there. Ball comes out, and we've got a whistle on the play. That is going to be a Warrior ball, and it is going to the stick of Holly Dinny. Dinny starts her foray down forward, has Inge in front of her, is picked up by Hayley Fuss. There's a good match of feet there between Fuss and Dinny, and out the back there. And finds Guerin. Guerin, oh, good cut the other side there. Just over the head goes the ball. And was on there. Ipe picks the ball up under massive pressure. Steps out, but deemed to be pushed out. And fast play happens. Michaela Varga with the ball. Chased down by the 200 gamer in Charlotte Winnan. Varga, not used to being down in the offensive end. She'll find her way back into defence. Kicks the ball here to Ipe. Ipe up against Dinny. Byron at the top corner. And PJ Ipe gets the first one on the board for the Bombers up the top left-hand corner. And we look at this one on the replay. Just beating her opponent there. Got inside right, up top left-hand corner. Just rattled the cookie jar slightly. And it started to shake up there. And PJ Ipe gets the first one for the Brighton Bombers. And they are on the board with an opportunity, great opportunity down here for Woodville. Just not quite hitting the pass there was Guerin. Had Jackson on, and if she'd been able to take that ball, would have almost been able to put a shot on Cunningham down this end. But as it was, ball over the top, but good signs here for both teams. Ball back in the centre, O'Donnell. Up against Parker, ball to be won. And it is won there by Parker. Looks down, finds Jackson. Jackson has ball in, picked up there by Litchfield, by Kessler. Oh, Addie Cunningham comes out the cage trying to pick it off. And no damage done there, but that's at the feet. Going to need a ball to be won. Williams up against McKay as ball is still there to be won. Needs to be won there by Andrea. Is won by Andrea. Tries to get through. Finds the one across the body there, does Andrea from Mel Williams. And Andrea has one forward. Finds her now. That's Annie Ritchie. Annie Ritchie under pressure. Oh, gets one across the face. And there's the first card of the game. It is going to go to Hayley Fuss. They will be in a 2-minute power play here as Fuss just tries to rearrange the goggles of Annie Ritchie. And Ritchie will start with the ball, looking to bring it up and over. Needing the being able to cross, does cross. And Ritchie has the ball down and kicks it down there to Guerin. Tara Guerin up against Jade Mangan. Kicks it over here to Mia Inge. Inge is guarded by O'Donnell. Ball back to Parker. Ball inside here to Jackson. And Addie Cunningham comes out and takes the ball. So Cunningham under pressure down there from Guerin. Looks up, that's at the feet, but that one's come off the stick. Opportunity here for Woodville. Ball to be won. Still in a power play. Oh, gets another bruising contest there. And Denny will give the ball over. And Andrea. Ball down the back here to Guerin. In a power play situation are the Warriors. So they must have a free player out here. Denny is that free player. Oh, just knocked down, just telegraphed the pass. Ball to be won. Pre-check had there. And ball will end up with Beth Varga. Varga. There's the ball down here to Voisey. Voisey picks it up now. And Voisey has Parker as O'Malley gets the ball there. So Taylor Voisey will start with the ball. Parker starts out behind her. Taylor Voisey just getting back from the under-20 box competition over in Canada. And won the first MVP of the game. Did Taylor Voisey over there in the under-20s in the IJL. So good to see Taylor back on the field for this grand final. O'Malley cuts down the middle. O'Malley steps in, and that one's gone to the right, but we're going to have another card here, are we? And that's going to go to Parker. So cards on both sides so far. Parker with one, Fuss with one, but Fuss will release if it hasn't been already. And we'll find Brighton in a man-up situation. And we've got a blood rule here, have we? On O'Malley. As PJ Ipe comes up and she'll look to take the ball from the centre. And they're asking PJ to come and take the ball as she was a replacement player for O'Malley. And I know the O'Malleys will be watching over there in the US, so big shout out to you guys. I'll try and get online later and see who's online sending some comments. Keep your comments coming. Brighton currently 1-0. Ipe with the ball. Kicks it here to Mel Williams. Mel Williams, she'll find Zeph Williams on the bottom left-hand corner. Looking at their power play at the moment. Ipe starts to cut through. Looks up. Mangan steps inside. Not there. Williams looks to come around the right as Lulu just guards her. Back to Zeph, back to Mel. They've got to be a free player. There it is on the bottom corner. And there it is. Leah Kays. No, sorry, that's Williams down there on the bottom corner. One step grab and Indy Williams pops that one away. Just opened up on that back corner. Not able to get to her and popped it to the top right-hand corner. And Indy Williams has her first of the day. And we're out to a 2-0 lead here in the Brighton Bombers. So it's been a good contest in the centre as we see a change in the centre draw here. We see Michaela Ritchie going in there up against Indy Williams, the last goal scorer. Ritchie. Williams. And ball is up and out and deemed to be illegal there, and it's going the way of the Bombers. So opportunity here again for Brighton. The ball will be in the stick of Hayley Fuss. But I think it's probably going to have to start back from the centre. Yeah, as the whistle gets turned, you can't take it 20 metres in front. But if you can get away with it and it works, give it a crack. Fuss, back here to Michaela Varga. Finds Mangan, who finds Kessler, and a little flip down the back there. Mel Williams, as the penalty's now been released. So even numbers on the park. Williams with the ball down at X. As Indy cuts down the right-hand post. Mel Williams looks to come around there. Guarded well there by Adriana Smith. Smith, Williams tries to turn on the left, turn on the right, and ball comes the other side. It's a good save again from Watts in there. And that is going to be a green ball as possession was had, and they're in the circle. And whistle will be asked to come out the back. Watts releases up here to Dinny. Dinny with the ball, runs through one Williams, but runs straight into another there in Zeph Williams. And Dinny will take that ball. So Dinny runs through one, runs through two. He's got Varga to get through, does get through Varga there. Dinny gets through, gets plenty of pressure there. As the ball is picked up there by Kessler. Kessler looks forward, finds Ipe. PJ Ipe, she has Zeph Williams on her right, kicks it one further over. Watts just picks that off as that comes off of Indy Williams' stick. Looks out here to Holly Dinny. Dinny inside here to Parker. Opportunity for Woodville up against Mangan. And Parker just loses the ball, but deemed to be pressure on that one for the ball to come loose. And Liv Parker deemed to be outside that area. And Izzy Jackson will take the ball down as O'Malley comes out. She's patched up nicely there. The done well to, looks like she's got the white sunscreen on, to be honest. Ball down the back here to McKay. McKay looks inside Osborne. Oh, just to the feet. That's just passed behind her. Good work there from Inge. Inge up against Varga. Ball off of yellow. Ball off of yellow there again. And the ball should go, that should go to a green ball. That looked like that one came off a yellow stick, but it's been, that one definitely came off a green stick. And not being able to be picked up there by Parker. As ball is released there by Osborne. Osborne looks down, finds Mangan. Mangan just runs into her player and draws the flag. And Mangan takes off quickly. O'Malley says, let's settle it down. Ball out there to Kessler. Kessler guarded by Kit McKay. Just the grass monster got her there. Just grabbed the ankle as she went to go past. And the grass monster disappears, as does Kit McKay coming down the field. Swaps to the left hand. Picked up there by Parker. Parker under massive pressure. One across the ribs there, and that's enough to lose the ball to the deck. And Parker looks up. Finds Kessler again. Advantage with that play. Parker runs the ball into offense. And yellow offside here. Yellow's offside as the ball is turned over. No, it's gone back to green. McKay looks inside, looks to get in, not there. Jackson up to Michaela Ritchie. Looking for some movement down here at Woodville in their offensive end. Inge gets around and gets a big one across the midriff. And this is the one we like to see with Mia Inge. She has that one that she changes the plane of, and she can drop the ball to her hips and goes high or low and has some heat on it from the 15. Looks in, doesn't find it, finds Winnan down the bottom corner. Winnan will find Bianca McKay. B. McKay. Under pressure now from Mangan. Mangan just with a little up check. You can't do that in women's lacrosse. As B. McKay will be taken out the back here, and Jade Mangan will have to get out about 3 metres behind her. So opportunity here as that's ball need to be won here. Andrea up against Fuss. Andrea does not see the player coming behind and just loses the ball. Good work there from Andrea, flicks it up, good grab there as we hear the 30-second bell go. Clock is on the, one across the ribs. And that one's a rib tickler, as they say. But wore the hard fought battle there, did Annie Ritchie. So a clock on the field. And there we go. Good work there from Mia Inge to recognise that opportunity. Limited time, that's an up check as well. So the ball will be in the stick of Woodville. As the time runs out in the first quarter, we've got a 2-0 ball game here between Brighton and Woodville. And you can always tell it's fast and furious when you feel like that quarter went for about 3 minutes. But Brighton currently leading 2-0 as we see the replays here. And this was the first one from PJ Ipe. Just managed to get right-hand side and pop that one up to the top left-hand corner of Watts in the cage. Couldn't get anything on that. And then Indy Williams in this power play situation just got the ball, one step fire, and put it to the top right. So they were the only 2 goals of the game so far. Woodville has had some opportunities down in this offensive end, but a couple of passes that just didn't quite hit the sticks have turned the ball over, and that's the pressure that a grand final can bring sometimes. And we find that that is probably the difference in the game so far. But I'm sure as the game goes on, Woodville will start to settle in their offense, and we will certainly get some better offensive forays down there. But for now, it is 2-0, and we are enjoying being able to bring you this live free action on the Australian Lacrosse Network. If you are online, send us a shout out. I'll try to get to as many as we can. As we see there, Neil Parker says, "Go Warriors." He says he's watching from Ravenna in Italy. Well, that's a spot to be if you're going to watch live and free lacrosse, I think there, Neil. I know you're over there with the, I think the Dragon Boat racing, so I hope it's all going well over there. And we've got Bert Finkelstein also watching, and Michael Gates over there. Gatesy, welcome, mate, to the Australian Lacrosse Network. We hope you're enjoying grand final action here in the State League Women. And after this, we're going to have the State League men between Brighton and Glenelg battle it out here at East Torrens. But for now, we go back to the centre. Ball to be won. Parker up against O'Malley. O'Malley, Parker, ball hits the deck and Denny picks the ball up. Is guarded there by Indy Williams. Denny looking to get to her favourite spot up this top left. And we'll kick the ball over there to Parker. Parker looking to set a two-man game up here. Charlotte Winnan just working her player there up against Williams. Looks to go left, looks to go right now. Just hang the stick out. We've got a yard sale on the play, and you cannot play without the ball like that, Liv. She was just trying to create some muck, but lost her stick in that play. And interference called. And the ball will come down here for Brighton. And off the tip of the stick, and it's going to turn over as quickly as it got down here, as Voisey gave that one to Zeph Williams, but it came off the tip of the stick. And Kit McKay will bring the ball in for Woodville. Kit McKay has Watts to her right if she needs her. And we've got a one across the body there. So still here as a help. We've got Denny inside. And kicks it to Denny now. Denny up against Mangan. Mangan, Denny, as that's going to be pulled up. Good defensive pressure there from Mangan. Kicks it over there to Jackson. Jackson over here to McKay. Kit McKay runs the ball forward through Ipe. Ipe guarding her very closely. Kit McKay looking for an outlet. Finds one down the back in Guerin. Just a little flip pass that didn't work and come off, but ball is picked up down there by McKay again. She's been good on the ground balls this year, but under massive pressure there as the ball hits the deck. Out the back here to Guerin, so an opportunity here for Woodville. As Guerin comes around the left-hand bottom pipe. Guarded again by Ipe. Guerin looking for options, rolls in. Good work there from Ipe. Double coming, and it is coming. Great double there from Voisey, but deemed to be a little bit too close to the protected area. And Voisey will have to go and stand out. Good effort down there from Kit McKay with the initial run down and then to get that ground ball back. So ball with Guerin down here with Winnan. And Winnan in that prelim final had her shooting stick on. Winnan steps inside, going away for the box very soon. Flies over the top. That wasn't quite on that one. Ball is picked up there by Voisey. Kicks it back to Cunningham. Cunningham will fire over to Ipe. Ipe is being run down there by Winnan. Just gets in front of her. Doubled up. Ball to be won. Just over the head of Denny. That one here over to Mangan. Mangan one-on-one against Smith. Mangan looks over here to Fuss. Fuss looks in. Great defence there from Annie Ritchie. Annie Ritchie with a great dispossess there. And we see one just too close to the head there from Williams. Parker runs into Zeph Williams. So the Williams sisters working in unison down here. Parker runs the ball into offense and finds Williams with a big push across the midriff. And Indy Williams will be brought back. So Parker starts the ball. Looks to get inside. Does not quite get in there. Just need to get some more movement in the offense here to Woodville. They're very flat-footed, waiting for someone to do something. Nerves have gone now, so they'll be looking to just set some offense up here. Inge looks to get inside. Little bit of one-on-one, gets monstered there by the defense of Brighton again. And it just this one-on-one play, they really need to work for each other to Woodville down in this offensive end. Very flat-footed, just watching others do the work. And they will obviously have a good chat about that, but ball in the stick here of Cunningham. It is 2-0 still in this grand final. Cunningham with the ball. Looking to bring the ball down. And Cunningham just assessing the option. There is no time limit. Is no time limit in a clear for the women's game as O'Malley breaks away. And the ball is still in the stick here of Cunningham. Cunningham is getting some work on. Is trying to open up a player. Mangan does open up, and now Kessler opens up instead. So Kessler will bring the ball in. She'll be picked up by Jackson. Jackson, it's a good test of speed by those two legs on the outer side. Just runs the ball back through X and finds Indy Williams. Indy Williams will look down on the bottom corner here. And she's crafty as Indy when you just think that she's not gotcha. As the double comes, looks inside. And good defence there. But ball needs to be won here. And a pre-check is be deemed there by Charlotte Winnan. And ball will end up with Taylor Mangan. And as the ball goes down the back, I'm joined back here by Henry.
Sorry,
Lawson.
sorry, Tony. I didn't realise that you need that you were.
Oh, don't be sorry, mate. It's
Okay.
yeah.
I went over and I looked up, finished off the under-18 presentation. Then I
and
had a few conversations.
And who actually got the MVP of that game? That was a really close tussle there
well,
between
it was,
the boys.
wasn't it? Because there were good performers on both sides.
There were.
There was Tom Perkins.
He was very good.
That's right. There was
Dallo was very good.
Dallo was good.
Yep.
Also, Zach Parrish was very good.
Yep.
And then on Woodville, Jack Inge was very good. You know, really worked hard. The powerhouse really coming through the centre.
Yep.
But Dan Filippa ended up with it. 4 goals.
Yep.
Made a critical turnover there. Anyway, let's get back to this game.
Speaking of turnovers,
That's right, Olivia.
Olivia
There we
Parker
go.
with a
Comes
turnover.
streaming down the field. That's you see a lot of that with Olivia.
So they've been.
She's going straight to it. No, pulls out a bit.
They've just been a little flat-footed in this offensive first quarter and a bit, have Woodville. They've had opportunities of throwing the ball down low, pressure. The first grand final since 2018 for Woodville.
2018.
I don't think they've actually won a women's Woodville premiership either.
Jeez, don't
so
put too much pressure on them, Tony.
no
Just
pressure at
ease
all.
off. Yeah.
But Parker normally gets in the game as
really good little bit of defence there. Who's that number 14?
That's
Oh, that's
Williams. Indy
number
Williams.
11. No, number 11.
That's,
That's
Leah Kessler.
Leah. That's
Leah
Leah.
Hazler.
Yep.
And here we go, the dancing feet of Holly Dinny, as they quite aptly call her
She'll go
in
under.
Hong Kong. And she tries to go through, and the ball is dispossessed. And it's a bit like that. It's that 1-on-1 or 2-on-1, as we see PJ Ipe. Just, we're not going to have a card here, are we? Yes, we are. Going to have another card here, and that is going to go on Michaela Ritchie. So Michaela Ritchie with a 2-minute penalty, which gives an opportunity here for Brighton in a power play. We see Colleen O'Malley with some...
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, just got one high off the card down there before of Olivia Parker.
Right.
And,
was a bit of blood, was there?
a little bit of blood
Oh.
and got sent.
She
but
doesn't wear goggles?
No.
Colleen? No.
And I'm going to say with a ball hits the deck there, looks up and over. See, Brighton are really
Oh, good
turning
looking
the ball
side,
around,
beautiful.
using it well. Oh, good finish
Nice
there
finish
by
from
Mel
mate.
Williams.
Just a presence. Nice goal.
And Mel Williams gets the first of the second quarter.
Nice feed there from Kate Osborne as well. She's just developed into a fantastic player.
Well, we're 6.5 minutes to go in the second, and that's the first score this quarter. So
Yeah, right. Good contest.
3-0 is the score. But ball will end up back in the middle. Yeah, so yeah, just a bit of patch-up work there, I think, for Colleen O'Malley. But Woodville really need to get an offensive, their offense working here. They're just throwing the people under pressure, and they just need to get some real movement down in that offensive end. And I think if they get one, it'll settle their offense, having not been, you know, perennial grand finalists. They had a great game against Glenelg last week, in which they did very well. As Parker gets the ball. Starting to come into the game is Parker.
Good defence there. That's Saya Haley for.
Fussy.
She's a competitor. Look at those two going at each other. Far out. Great competitors.
Great close down speed.
The
does
best
Hayley
fuss? Is she the best fuss, Hayley Fuss?
I mean, there is a couple of them, but
Yeah, okay.
she's my favourite, mate.
Right, there you go. Rightio.
My travelling buddy from San Diego.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, you'll be seeing Matt in action soon, and Mitch.
Mitch. So
Actually, Mitch he's my favourite.
just great. Well, actually, Maz is probably my favourite.
Oh, that's just that's terrible.
Oh, looks inside again.
Yeah, it was a
Not
good look.
Quite picked up here by Winnan. Winnan looks to get down.
Oh, she looked like she was
good
loading up there,
pressure.
didn't she? Yeah, good pressure.
Voisey coming off that under 20 box tournament. Got back yesterday, I believe.
Right. Okay. Well, she looked pretty good defence there.
So
Didn't cross-check anyone in the ribs. It was a good result.
not yet.
No.
It's stage young.
Must be hard to
Change
transition.
that game. So ball up here with Parker, and they're just flat-footed, just looking at something to do. They're waiting for someone else to do something
Oh,
here
she's
at the
going to go
moment.
in under. You expect her to go left, but she goes in and under right.
As Inge comes round the back there.
Oh, Addie,
Addie
aggressive.
Cunningham.
Yeah,
she
she's done well.
does that a lot.
Oh,
Comes out
goodness.
the cage.
Yeah, just Sam. I hope you're watching.
Do you reckon Sam gets out that quickly?
No, good point. Actually, Sam, don't do that.
As the ball is going to get turned over here, though. So Brighton putting their own pressure on themselves, and Indy will shut down that space as she realised that it just went out of bounds. Wasn't a flag on that play. So here's an opportunity for Parker. Gets inside.
Wow.
Pops that one over the top.
It's hard to see how close that was from this angle we've got, but
And
she
we're
seemed to
gonna
be
say-
right on top.
And that's
In the crease, maybe.
deemed to be in the crease.
Yeah, that's
It's,
what I meant. Right on top.
It's funny because I've seen a couple of people lying in the crease and it hasn't been picked up.
Oh,
and,
right.
Little
Okay.
one in. But anyway, ball back down the back. Certainly would have run into the crease
Well,
on that shot.
in women's lacrosse, my feeling about officiating is less is more.
Yeah,
Tony.
I agree with you, Henry. And the penalty has been released here on Michaela Ritchie, who sat for that 2 minutes. And ball down the back here.
Oh, Zeph
Williams.
Let's look at this.
Zeph
Beautiful.
always drives.
Drive with a head up. Yeah, to dump.
Yep, and Smith deemed to be a little bit too aggressive there. And Zeph Williams, she always looks to feed here. And Brighton always set this 4 at the back. They do. Always set 4 down the back.
Coming at, they don't have.
They open up the top. So they look over,
Onto-
and then the cutters come like this.
Oh, yeah.
Osborne,
Yeah, that's all right.
Osborne.
They had two. They had Leah and Kate. They
yeah.
were both presenting. Yeah, right.
So
Nice little play.
they've been asked to, by the sound of it, every time Mel gets the ball, they've been asked to get out on her hands.
Oh, those little flips, they make me nervous, flips.
Yeah. Ball down here to Williams. Williams guarded by Ritchie.
Well,
good cut inside there by
oh,
Kessler.
very good cut, very good look.
And that's in the
In the
crease
crease,
as well.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, again, deemed to have gone in the crease.
Yep.
Obviously, they haven't checked their brakes when they're running through.
Well, it's
trying to get
it's
the
a bit
ball.
all or nothing, those cuts, isn't it, really? And you can't, I mean, there's no way, where she received it, she was almost committed to that line. She probably couldn't have done any different there. But if she'd taken it and finished it, would have been beautiful.
Would have been beautiful, wouldn't
Great chase there.
Yep.
Great chase from Indy.
So Smith
Quality
up
play.
to Denny. Watts
Here we
comes
go.
up
She's
to
going
be
to come
the
straight
hand.
over to swap over to Indy. There's mum and,
that's
mum and daughter playing a bit of D there.
bit
Oh,
of,
just slapped it back.
As Williams,
She's still got that presence, Mel, hasn't she?
She does still have the presence.
And
so,
here goes Kate. Look at this.
and there's
Promoting the
one.
ball. We like it to Leah.
But numbers forwards. Numbers forward.
2. All right.
And,
What's 2, mate?
2
Have
is
you identified this yet?
2 is two-man game.
Okay.
I'm
2s.
pretty sure.
Yep. 2s.
2. They're looking to just set up a two-man game
Yep,
up
no,
the
it's a
top
two-man.
here.
Yep.
2-2-2. You see the 2 up the top, 2 down the bottom, 2.
They're looking far side though.
Yep.
Yeah, she was always looking far side. Oh, look at that.
It's inside. Indy loses the ball. Ball down on the ground. Great
ground
one-handed
ball.
pick up there by Osborne.
Oh,
Looks inside.
Oh,
Good
great
save
save
from
there.
Watts.
Good save. Good save. She probably had time there to actually take it, turn and shoot, but
She did.
Yeah,
And
good
Mel
save.
Williams comes out the cage. And there's an outlet. Good outlet there to Andrea. Yeah, that's
oh,
good.
yes, well done. Promote the ball
ball to
up
the
front,
ball.
draw one, that's right, and dump it. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And just gets a big one across the ribs there.
Colin doesn't mind throwing a bit of
He
lumber,
doesn't.
is what I've
Well,
found.
she's warm one today too, so
Right,
she's.
yeah, try. So
you
what
know,
goes around comes around. is that
Give and
what
get.
you're saying? Right, okay.
It
right.
is. And ball for Woodville down the back here.
Charlotte, what's she going to do? Oh, good, good
That's Guerin down there.
defence.
So Guerin just loses the ball.
Oh, here we
So
go.
30 seconds left in this second term.
Oh.
Good pressure on the outer side, but just deemed to be too much pressure.
Good feet there, Holly. Yeah.
Really
It's always difficult.
Really difficult to defend in this women's
Yeah.
game.
How often do they actually get away with that, really, by
Yeah.
pushing down the sideline?
So a late opportunity.
Oh, here he comes. She's
Boise
coming. She's
looks
coming.
to step in.
Yeah. She's looking for a two-man game or something like that.
So looks inside.
Mel
Williams.
She was
finds
open. Her
ball.
stick was there.
Ball is out the
Oh,
back.
there's another ground ball. She's done great on the
And
ground balls.
As the whistle goes for half-time, we see a really low-scoring
Yes,
game here
very.
in what is an absolutely beautiful day for lacrosse.
It is.
Brighton 3, Woodville 0.
Good day for the spectators, isn't it,
And
Jackson's?
still any
Great day, yeah.
still anyone's game out here at the moment as we go to half-time. And the tale of that is probably the unforced errors of Woodville early on.
Didn't capitalise on their opportunities, potentially.
All right, so
Okay.
we're going to have a look at all the goals that were scored so far.
This will take 30 seconds.
First one was PJ Ipe. She gets up top side and just popped it
wow.
up. Beautiful
Yeah,
shot in
yeah.
the top
Bit of power
left-hand
there, was it?
corner.
Yeah.
And they thought they'd work Geordie out. There was a power play situation for the next one. Just found Indy Williams off one step.
Oh,
popped it top
wow.
right.
Step down.
So,
High to high. Yeah. Get the goalie turning, mate. That's what we're
Hey,
talking about in
one
the under
left,
18
one
boys.
right, and then all of a sudden we had one the other
Oh,
way,
yeah, I saw this one.
which was the left-hander just
Yeah, nice finish.
pops it to the backside there of Watts, and that is 3 goals to 0 at half-time. And we might just have a quick 5-minute break for a refreshment.
Sounds
We'll
great.
see you back very shortly on the Australian Lacrosse Network. As the officials get everyone into place, the two teams break, and we're back to the third quarter here in this contest. And we're currently with Brighton 3-0, but at 3-0, the premiership quarter starts now. If Woodville can get back and get a couple on the board and restrict Brighton to very little in this quarter, we could have another golden goal on our hand, Henry, for a State League Grand Final.
Well, if you say they haven't been firing perfectly in the first half, and they're only down by 3, then yeah, that's a pretty good result.
But Brighton,
what's been happening in the face-off? Just update me on that.
Yeah, it's been 50-50 through that centre draw. Okay. It's as we see Ipe send the ball down, looking to give that down to Mangard. Yeah, it's been very 50-50 in that centre draw. No one's had real clean wins. I think Parker and O'Malley, with that height that they both have really taken each other out.
There's contact. Izzy Jackson, big improver this year, isn't she?
Oh, good knockdown there from
Lulu.
Andrea.
Lulu.
And Andrea.
A young player that's come through
picks
from
the ball up with some speed.
From Wilderness. And found a new home. Fires
down and Inge looking to start the scoring for Woodville. So an opportunity here.
Could be a moment for Mia. What do you reckon, hey?
Well, Mia has the ability. Yep. They haven't sent that.
The coach wants her to go.
She's got space here. Indy Williams is the one that's going to go. She goes
they've
early.
Already covered up. Yeah, they've already covered up. But they've got to keep the ball hot now.
But you've got to move that second player. You see Indy putting her hand up.
And there it is, Charlotte.
She's going to go.
If they drift off, kick it to the weak side, there'll be opportunities. That's exactly what it was.
That was Guerin again, by the way.
Right. 2 knockdowns.
Up the top there, in the middle.
Right.
Just so Lulu with another opportunity.
Yeah, there you go. Good ground ball.
She has Watts out the back. She can use her, but decides to be more positive and kicks the ball up here to Jackson, who was.
She's keen here.
Very good. Just wears one across the shoulder there.
Women's across, mate. Just push the cage. Push the ball to the cage. That's right.
Every time you get the ball, go to the cage because
draw a foul.
Very hard to stop a defensive go here. So an opportunity here for Izzy to get a score on the board here for Woodville. Izzy Jackson
she's going for it
steps in, looks in. Fires.
Good defence.
That's all right, up and over the top.
Good pressure, good pressure.
But you like to see that, some attack on the cage. You're only 3 down.
From a young player as well, not afraid to have a crack.
So Rebecca Halloran says, hi, Tony, watching from New York City.
Oh, wow.
So, Beck, I hope you're enjoying this. It must be about 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And good to see Colleen with the extra makeup of the white tape off the face.
New York, that's a city that doesn't sleep, isn't it?
Goddamn, city that doesn't sleep. City that never sleeps.
Don't.
As,
she's really held that tight.
Just gets in, and as we saw, a little bit going on in there. 3-second call. Guerin not overly happy with the attention she was given in there.
No. She holds that so close. It's really good to draw a penalty, really, the way she holds it so close to her head.
There we go. And Kathy O'Malley says, Richard and Kathy O'Malley are watching from Florida. Go Bombers. So there's more people watching from the US than there is in Australia at the moment, Henry.
Well, I think I'd rather be Florida. That's a good spot.
Good inside
look. Is that
look.
Addie coming out, putting pressure on again?
And that can work, but sometimes it goes against you if the keeper comes out and leaves it open.
Good cut there. Look, there's a bit of contact in there, wasn't there?
There's a lot of contact on those cuts in there. But they need to really just spread out to do this.
Yep, here we go.
And Charlotte, and if she's going to go, she needs to go with pace here. So
she just needs an off ball. If she goes, it has to be an off ball. That's right. Go now.
That's the one. Keep her lined up. Little flip, not there.
A little bit of deception
Indy Williams with a little bit of an arm push there. Pops the ball down. Guerin did a good job to actually get that ball. Ball was passed at her feet. Ball is on the deck with Ipe. Good work there from Guerin and deemed to be a pre-check.
Yeah.
And the ball will end up with Brighton, a big over at the top, and it
finds
finds O'Malley.
Beautiful pass. She's been a good pickup, hasn't she?
She has indeed. Yep. O'Malley picked up here by Winnan, just wearing the push. I
think she was waiting for it. I think she was slowing the play down. What do you reckon?
She was definitely waiting for that one to occur. And she's just says, I'll come back to...
Let's just slow everything down. Let's get set in defence.
Yep.
Man, why would you not? Why wouldn't you?
The substitution happens here in front of us. We see Guerin come off for Bianca McKay. But the ball is down the Brighton end with Mangan. Up the top here to Fuss. Fuss looking to draw the free space. Mangan, good defence there from Parker. Ball down the back. Good save from Watts. Little flick.
Ipe, just little hockey in there.
It's that little flip outlet here from Watts. Oh, that's a lovely outlet.
On her teammate,
And,
her under 20
with pace
teammate.
here, so she's got pace here. One across the ribs.
Again, let's just get back in defence and
Yep.
settle things down.
So you find here that Michaela Varga will have to stand out. And Jackson, as we see, coming on the back. So what have Woodville talked about in their offensive end? They're just trying to get through here. So Izzy, she's quick off the mark here from these 15-metre marks. I mean, you'd love to see her, and we were over in Hong Kong. The amount of times the US got off this mark and went hard, they either drew another free space or they scored.
Yeah, they're not afraid.
So
They got Hayley Fuss there, though, on her right hand. I don't reckon. Yeah, there we go. Hayley was always going to shut that. That was a really good presentation from Mia there.
it was
Keep the ball hot. She would have had a good shot.
So ball here with Winnan.
Was it Mia? I think it was Mia.
Winnan comes around.
Oh, she was going for a question mark there.
Dropped the
Trademark.
ball and
Beautiful.
picks it
Just
up.
control the ball.
Good control.
Yep.
But they need someone to stand up here, Woodville. They are getting
Here we go.
offensive opportunities
Mia's going, mate.
as Jackson.
Here she
And there
goes.
we go. They send that double.
Yep,
So
yep,
Charlotte's
yep.
got to be
Kick
on
it
the move.
And kick it. Then one more.
And
There it is.
Yep, but just
Yeah, no.
looks down.
Oh, they
Good
played that
carry.
well. That's good. Keep doing that, and it'll work. Keep
Yep.
doing that, and good things will happen.
Brighton, when they're up the top here, they send that double very quickly
Yeah,
to
but
that top.
if you kick it to the weak side, there's always
Yeah.
going to be opportunity.
But
mate.
if you kick, there's
Yeah.
opportunities
Yeah.
definitely there. So Jackson under pressure there from Williams. Pre-check had, but deemed to be
Oh,
off.
bit of contact there, I
And
think.
that's going to be a
Yeah.
push scene.
Yeah. Well
And
done,
ball
Indy
will turn
Williams.
over. So nothing happening down the offensive end for Woodville, but
No.
Brighton only 3 goals on the board down the other end. So there's opportunities here.
Here we go. They've got an overload here. No, Indy's free.
Looks in. And Watts
Got knocked down, was that? Yeah,
Yep,
it's a
and
CTO.
Watts picks it off and
Yeah.
finds one out. So they have an opportunity through McKay. McKay just runs past. That might be close to the head as well.
Yeah, she got advantage.
But advantage is called McKay. And who is going to be the one that stands up? There's always someone in the grand final that stands up. And that's probably a really good matchup there too with Mia Inge.
I'll tell you, Leah's a good defender.
As we see Parker
Yeah, they need Livy to lift here now.
up. Double comes.
Oh, what was that?
And waiting for a whistle. I ain't got one. So Liv was looking for the call.
Yes.
And
What was the call? Was it a
push.
push? Right, okay.
So Parker with an opportunity here again.
I'm calling it. She's going to go.
Yeah, she needs to. They need to get some offensive foray into the back of the net. So Parker steps in.
Oh, yep.
Just rolls around. Parker fires that one.
Good defence there. Good defence. Just
But ball's still on the ground.
and Addie's back out
Cunningham
there.
out.
She's out there. Oh.
And Addie just drops to her knees.
Oof.
Might have got away with the one there.
Well, the veterans, they're savvy, aren't they? Hey?
Working harder, not smarter.
Wow! Boom! Look at that. Beautiful, Addie.
Found 2 on the
no
outside
pressure
here.
whatsoever here. Yeah.
Well,
Oh no, going back.
but we've got 2
Would-
down guarding this ball.
Yeah.
Right, one of those players.
It's a drop back and just
I
cover
mean,
up.
there's 2
What's the
free
point?
players here, so there's got to be there's an easy clear here.
Nah, stuff it, Tony. All or nothing. Let's go. Let's try and get the ball off
I
of
don't
it.
know. This is, but you're always chasing now.
You're right. You're right.
So,
Well, I don't think Charlotte. She doesn't really want to get into the
so
midfield
Charlotte's
space.
got
there.
to, and there we go. That's open over because
No, in that instance, they were better just putting pressure on, trying to get a turnover. If they hadn't covered up, then.
and we've seen this before. Jade Mangan
We
running
have,
the ball down
yeah,
to
but they've come to it.
coast to
The
coast.
defence have honoured it. Maybe they've done their scouting.
Special teams.
Yep.
Ball to Ipe. Ipe just steps around her player there. Steps
Just
in.
like
Save from
save,
Watts.
Cody. Very
Big
good.
save,
Not
that's
Cody.
Geordie.
Geordie. Oh,
Yeah, that'll get back, Henry.
ouch, ouch.
So Watts with the save, the Geordie
I'll
variety.
just say Watts. I'll just say Watts.
So ball here to Jackson. Jackson looks inside. So can Woodville get something?
Good pressure.
Oh,
Good
one
pressure on
across
this
the goals
ride.
there.
Good pressure here.
So can they get?
Good
Can they
pressure.
reward
Lee's
some
gonna
of this work that they've been doing?
stick with
Kessler with the big push.
It's a little bit too much.
And just need to find a scorer here, Woodville. They keep going back into this trouble. So Dinny, is she the one? So Brighton have set up this defence up the top where they get this double. That's one on the top. Here we go, Parker. Yeah, there we go. One for Woodville. It's a 3-1 ball game here. And Parker found in the middle. We'll watch this one on the replay.
Beautiful. Just draw and dump, mate. Perfect. Simple. Lacrosse can be so simple.
So you see
Olivia
here,
had her head up. They had to slide. She got that little step.
Denny, Parker, goal.
Yeah. So simple.
Simple across. So 3-1 is the score.
You know what? They just do that again.
And again.
That's right. And it's, it's
Even.
going to golden goal.
Well, it could be 3-3 at the end of the game, and we could have another golden goal. You are correct, Henry.
That wouldn't please Julia. I think she'd be upset with that.
Oh, you know what I'd love?
Yeah.
Golden goal.
Right. Or to upset Julia.
Oh, just
no, right. I can't.
because, I don't want to upset me.
Yeah, but I think Ben Hook's got some stuff he's got to do later on as well. You can't do that.
So, yeah, ball back in the centre. So the Warriors on the board with a well-worked goal. Diddy, ball in the middle, an illegal procedure.
Oh.
And
Wow.
that's the second one of those that's been called in the middle.
The goal will have to be, I don't know what happens in those.
It said it was to use the arm to keep her out, and it's, yeah.
Oh, really?
But you know what? The creator always has a way of turning it over if it's not right. And the ball is down the back there with Fuss. He's always watching, or they are always watching, the creator.
Right. I'm sure he is. Or
So
she, or he or she.
Inside, popped up the top
Kate
corner.
Osborne, too easy.
Kate
Just
Osborne.
a beautiful little slide underneath.
I was wondering what the little celebration was there. A little tap of the foot once she scored it.
Yeah.
Just
She's all about contact. So she's not straight line. She'll just get in tight on contact. She'll move back and forth, manoeuvre, and get under there.
so you see
So
here.
just, protects the stick well, gets the ball, quick release before the slide had a chance to get to her. It was a nice goal.
And Brighton get that one from Woodville back very quickly.
Yeah. Important one for Brighton, probably.
4-1 is
Another
the
one to
scoreline.
Woodville there. The momentum would have been right in their end.
So another one from the centre draw here. O'Malley up against Parker. Ball comes out. Ball to be won. Michaela Ritchie to pick the ball up. Oh, just where's a big one there too from O'Malley. So Ritchie just runs past one. Probably not going to be able to run past Fuss, although
No.
she is quick.
Look at Fussy.
Just
Fussy?
quick.
Am I allowed to say Fussy?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Whoops, sorry. I shouldn't say that. Haley, I should
Quick
say.
feet, Fussy.
Great feet. Great feet, yeah.
Yep. Just quick feet.
Yep. And a good stance. She's worked on her fitness so hard over the last couple of years.
So ball down the back here with Guerin. Guerin picked up by O'Malley. O'Malley
Oof.
looks to take it. Guerin looks to get inside, not
Yeah.
there.
She
Now,
likes-
now to move it on. And here we go.
Here we go.
So this
Set it
is
up
the
again.
same thing
Just
again.
do it again.
So it worked once, it should work again.
Go quick. Go quick. Oh, no.
So Denny with the ball kicks it to Parker. And ball here.
Oh, they want her receiving on the run.
Ollie.
Beautiful.
There we
Yeah,
go.
good
Good
thinking.
work.
But she's on her right.
And going to get that from
Yep.
the 15 metre. So just looking to run that little weave up the top
Or
there.
just to receive it on the run is a good dodging situation.
with that.
She was on her right though, so that's rather set her up
Well,
on her
she's
left.
actually a right-hander.
Oh, really? But that plays
Natural
left.
right-hander.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
How did
So
I not know
Holly
that,
Denny
Tony?
is a natural right-hander.
How did I not know that?
Yeah. As Holly pulls the ball out.
No one around here tells me anything, Tony.
Well, they said you were a fun guy, Henry. I don't know what that meant. So ball
All right,
up the
here
top.
we go. No, here it is again. Two-man play.
And there we go. And this is
Oh,
what
she's
worked-
under
it
on
worked
her
last
natural
time.
right.
Just
Jeez,
hung
that
it
was
out
a
a little
nice
bit.
little
That was
check.
a good check,
It was
wasn't
a good check. Yeah, just a little tap,
But need to go again now. One-on-one.
Oh, a good
Yeah,
step.
good
Great
step
step.
inside,
That's a shooting
fires.
space. Yeah.
And there we go again.
Nice goal.
So Woodville with another one on the board. It's through the stick of Parker.
Yeah.
And we've got a 4-2 ball game here.
That was a nice dodge. That was a nice dodge. Let's have a look.
Ball up the top.
So
just little roll
Just
dodge.
setting it up there.
Oh,
Beautiful tail.
beautiful.
Simple, yeah.
And fired stick side high. And we have a 4-2 game here. As the third quarter almost comes to an end. This is a really low scoring game.
4-2?
4-2 it is. But certainly...
I didn't pick it to be this low scoring.
With the sun out like this, it's certainly not been... But Parker with the last two. So can they get a centre draw here? Doesn't look like it as Ipe picks the ball up. Clock isn't far from being on the field here in this third. Ball up the top to O'Malley. I mean, on cue, they must listen to the...
I reckon you've done this before. Oh, wow. That was... Tammy let that go. That's interesting.
So ball up the top and then picks...
Yeah, she said not twice, Holly. Not twice.
So
she's going to dump it here.
And
she's getting free space.
And stopping
the clock. Yep.
So...
Wow, if they get one back here, you know, they've Woodville score, then Brighton get one back. Woodville score, Brighton get one back. If she gets it, that is, of course.
So she has to go.
Big moment for Geordie Watts.
Yep, so keeper. One-on-one, O'Malley.
Here it is. She's coming. She's coming. Oh,
inside
wow.
And,
a lot of contact there.
Where's some contact there?
Time out again.
Geordie just looking, going, she's in my crease.
Yeah.
Surely that's a turnover.
Well, they're probably going to say, how did she get there? She going to go again?
Yeah, well, she has to. Limited time on the clock.
Yeah, I wonder.
So O'Malley, maybe she doesn't go.
I reckon
maybe
she's going to Ipe. She's going to kick it. No.
Fires early.
Oh,
tick off the bar. That bounced high and off the bar.
That bounce.
And is that something that may have
an impact on the game? Yeah.
Later in the game.
That's right. Well, they're still 2 up, so, you know, 2 up in the context of this game is a pretty good margin.
It is, considering Woodville have only scored 2 for the game so far.
That's
in 3 quarters, 2 in another quarter might, but, you know, we see the women's game, you see a 4-2 game, it's just as likely to turn out 10-9. It has that momentum.
It can open up a little bit, you think?
Very much can.
Well, they're both pretty athletic, fit teams, I think. So I don't think I don't think fatigue's going to be an issue. I mean, maybe for the someone like Izzy Jackson, who's played 2 games in a row, maybe she'll fatigue. But you know, Brighton haven't played 2 games today. None of their players, so I don't think fatigue's going to play a factor. Although they're not used to the heat.
Not used to the heat. I'll tell you what we are used to is seeing some great replays. And the replay here, this was great from Dinny.
Yeah.
Dinny just drew that slide. Parker opened up in the middle. That was the first one for the game for Woodville to make it a 3-1 game at that point. And then in the blink of an eye, it came down the other end, and Osborne took the ball with this one.
Yeah,
just rolled
just a little under. Yeah.
And again, popped high. And then down the other end, it was the Parker show again. And this was
just look at it, just lulled her into a false sense of security there. Just a beautiful little step. She'd probably practiced that one hundreds and hundreds of times.
Just a great backward roll, isn't it?
Yep.
And it sets up the final quarter in this grand final to be an absolute cracker. We had the first one before.
Under 18
Henry.
boys, yeah.
Golden goal.
Yep.
It's always on the cards.
Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling golden goal.
Oh.
You know, I'll give you a little hint, Henry. I was messaging someone last night, and we were talking about the game, and I said for Woodville to win, it'll have to go to golden goal.
Right, big call.
I'll show you my text after.
Yeah.
But I said if Woodville to win this game, it goes to golden goal.
Yep.
So we'll see whether my premonition last night was right.
Yep.
But Brighton, you know, they also have the ability to
score quickly.
Score very quickly.
They haven't, since I've been watching, they haven't really scored quickly when they've got possession. They've had to take their time to score.
Yep.
Although that one from Kate Osborne was pretty quick, wasn't it?
Well, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And obviously there's an MVP of the game too today. So we have to.
Who, are you picking that, Tony?
There's the coaches picked that, but
okay.
I'm always open to having a conversation about one.
So Colleen v Olivia, has it been this all day?
Has been this all day. I think.
What are our stats here? What are we? You reckon they're about 50%? You reckon?
50, but if
so, it could come down to last quarter. Who's winning the face-off?
Well, the centre draw is absolutely important.
Does that remind you of Hong Kong?
It reminds me of Hong Kong.
Right.
And Parker again. She's got 2 for the game, looking against Ipe. And can they get one early in this 4th term to bring it back to within a goal? Because not too many teams have been within Brighton.
No, absolutely. This is foreign territory for Brighton a little bit. You're right. They continue to send 2.
That double always comes quickly.
Yeah, it does.
But what it does is it leaves someone on the bottom corner open all the time.
But are they kicking the ball fast enough though, Tony?
But the person on the bottom corner isn't always coming up.
Presenting. Right.
They're not being an option.
Right. Okay. They're just being covered by one. So one defender's covering 2 players.
One defender's covering 2 players.
Okay.
And they really.
Which is hard to do in women's lacrosse, but.
Yeah. So they love to send this
Here we
double.
go. I reckon Mia might have a crack here.
Well, Mia
Here we go. Yep.
looks up
Mia time.
against.
Oh, she's got in
steps
underneath.
inside and just gets a big swipe, and we're going to
That's
have
all you need to do.
15-metre shot here for Mia Inge.
Attack the cage. Okay, what are our options here? Who's the outlets?
Well,
Holly could be an
what have we
outlet
got
there and
here?
a natural right.
Charlotte on the right.
Yeah.
But Holly has a
No,
cracking
it won't
shot.
go to, yeah. Is she going to stand to deliver or get tight?
Well, she can take 2 or 3 steps and
No, the way
and
she's
let
setting
one
up,
rip.
she's going in, I reckon. Great stance from Maddie
Steps
there.
in, looks, fires!
Oh, there
and
it is!
Mia Inge, that's the
Boom.
one we were talking
there
about.
we go.
From the outside, we've seen her not do it a lot lately, but she has the ability to do it. Watch this on the replay. I reckon that was 2 to 3 steps.
Because we had a better angle on in real life. Oh, great stance
I reckon
there.
she
Great
took
stance.
2 to 3 steps.
1, 2.
Yep,
Yeah, it
bang.
didn't go all the way in. Yeah, interesting.
Bounce shot. We're back
Mid-range
to a
shot.
1-goal game here. It's 4-3 Brighton v Woodville. And that's the one I was talking about, Henry. But normally goes high on that.
4-3.
4-3 is the game.
4-3. Golden goal. Is it you, Tony?
I don't know, mate, but maybe the God and the Creator shines on me when I
When you
ask
commentate.
for it.
Yep.
Ball back in the
Okay,
centre.
here we go. Let's so we're for
Huge
this
work
quarter.
in the centre.
This quarter, Livia is now 100% this quarter.
And that's going to be a pre-check there on Hayley Fuss, on Holly Dinny. As we
Face-off could
see
be the
Annie
difference.
Ritchie. Can they even it up here, Woodville?
Do Woodville dare to dream? Do they dare to dream now, Tony?
Well, I don't. It's that old thing. You can't fear failure, Henry.
No? Good
You
point.
just can't fear failure in a situation like this. You've
Right.
got to believe every time you get the ball that you're here for a reason.
They're being very deliberate in their offensive setups here now. Very
that
deliberate.
double triple. So that's almost
Yeah.
got to be.
That
That's
was
almost
shooting
free
space.
space.
See, get them at a bad approach like Mia got them
And
there.
Mia Inge looks
Yeah.
to get
Yeah,
in
get
again,
another
and
one. Here we
another
go.
opportunity. We're going to have a card here.
Oh, wow.
So a card for Taylor Voisey. So they're going to be in a power play situation for the next 2 minutes. Inge had one from exactly the same spot a couple of seconds ago.
Where's she going to go this time, you reckon? Same spot or on the over the shoulder?
I reckon she's going
one
out.
over the top left.
Just pulls it out.
Oh.
Just takes the air out of our tyres.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Tell you what,
Does she know
we're
where-
ready to go.
Oh, but they are a man up, of
Dinny
course, remember?
Steps in.
Oh,
Dinny
it's a
puts it away.
goal. It's another
We've
one of
got
those
a
bounce
4-all
shots.
game.
4-0. It's another one of those bounce shots. Goes
And
straight
the-
down, straight up.
The belief is starting to just swell with the Woodville Warriors, and we hear it, and we see that.
Time out.
Time out.
Yeah, Trish.
Brighton haven't been in this situation
no.
probably
no.
over many years in
No.
grand finals,
No.
and
No.
they're still going to be man down here
Yeah.
for
That's-
about
that's
another
exactly right.
1 minute 40. See here on the replay, just no one came to her. You see little pass there.
No, they
drove
didn't
in.
rotate. No one's
That
rotating yet.
rotation happened.
No, just-
Right-handed shooter.
Yeah.
Just thought she was left. And pops it down, and another one there for Woodville. We've got a 4-all ball game.
Well, hey,
Oh,
there you go.
golden goal.
Who would have thought? I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought it.
Well,
look at
I
I know, Tony. I know. You've got a feel for these things, but
I'm just. But it's what a
so back to the
job
face-off
here.
again. Wow,
2
Brighton
from
need
2 though.
Brighton need this one. Who are they sending in there? It's Colleen again. Yeah.
Well,
do they have another option?
This
in there?
is normally when Indy Williams goes in.
Yeah. Okay.
It
yeah.
is.
Which
So-
is so enough's enough.
Yep. Indy Williams. We saw her in the Anzac
No.
Day
Well,
clash.
they're here, mate.
Come in.
Colleen's gone back in. Massive face-off. If they can come up with this ball, centre draw. I'm sorry for all the female listeners out there. But it seems you seem to get away with calling it a face-off, but
Centre draw.
centre draw. Thank you.
Centre
So incredible,
So
incredibly important centre draw.
2 centre draws at the start of the 4th have gone the way of the Warriors. The Warriors are 4-all. Brought this score back. Another one here. Ball over the top. Ball to be won.
Oh, great ground ball. Just got to keep the ball hot now.
And one across the ribs there from Parker to Ipe. Ipe
I need
runs the ball into attack.
So plenty of time in the game. What is there?
Oh,
11 minutes.
still
So
11
just going to suck up this man down.
And we see down there, oh, that's just over and back. That's going to go over.
Wow.
So things just starting to roll the Warriors' way here.
What a moment.
And unforced error. So Dinny picks the ball up, picked up by Ipe. She's got Watts in there, but finds Jackson. Jackson, she's got some motors as well, has Jackson.
She has. Yeah. If you want a runner.
Yep, I think it's called. I'm going to
Good,
Jackson.
good.
Jackson.
Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to Jackson.
But ball down in the centre. Great pick up there from Annie.
It was a good
Ritchie.
ground ball. The pressure's on too now.
So now if Woodville can get another one here, that's one across, and that's almost
jeez.
a card as well, is
Just
it?
a bit unnecessary, I think. I just need to be calm.
Well, we've seen a couple of cards like that today. With
Oh, we have.
Just,
But they were young. We're talking about the boys.
No, I'm talking about the women. There's been a couple of cards that have occurred just like that.
Right.
Guerin, need to get this ball back. And
She's going to get a pre-check there.
Going to get a pre-check here. So
Yeah.
Guerin just drops the ball and has
she
to
needs
come
to be careful
out.
there. She could get a penalty as well.
So
that's an important turnover for Brighton.
1-1.
That's right. It's cancelled out. And look, the penalty's about to be released. Who's coming onto the field?
Yep, and you got Voisey coming on over the top.
That's
so
right.
Just wait for her. Cunningham will see her come on.
Heavily bandaged there.
And
this is a lot of pressure. Wow.
So ball now. Run straight into Winnan. Ball is loose.
But she's
so
kept it going
Voisey
forward.
with the ball. Ball here to be won. Ritchie picks it up. That's Michaela Ritchie picked that one up. Where's one from her housemate in Taylor Voisey? They live together.
Right.
I'll speak about that one later.
Or not.
So Michaela Ritchie, little
Oh,
flip.
is he?
One across the face.
No, play on. Brush, play on.
Oh, just asking the question of the Warriors bench. Straight across the face. And ball comes back the other way here. Varga.
Are they going to push?
Ipe.
No, not on Olivia. Olivia's a bit too good a defender to just go one-on-one
But
there.
no one's picked up Fuss. Oh, now we've got Ritchie with Fuss. So Ipe.
Which is the best? Oh, here we go. This is the matchup they
the
took advantage
matchup of
of
the youth.
before. Yeah, they took
It
this
is
matchup
indeed.
before.
Inside.
Yeah, but they didn't give it. They didn't move off ball well enough for her there.
They did not.
No.
And so she
And
goes again.
And again.
Steps in.
Yeah.
Looks
There
up.
it is. There it is. There it is.
Save!
Oh!
What a huge save there from Watts.
Shorty Watts.
What a foot
moment.
save that was. And these little moments in
That's right.
games with the pressure on,
Yeah.
one-on-one with the keeper and just got a foot out to it and in no rush whatsoever. So Woodville bring the ball out through the keeper. Oh, good look there.
Yeah, is he?
And
Yeah.
she still had
plenty
it there.
Plenty of time. Yeah.
Patience is the key. There's no time limit to get this ball out. And she's just moving forward, looking forward. Good work there. Looking for an opening. As
Good pressure here from Brighton.
But this is one that you get over the top here. So you roll that one and then roll one over the top.
Well, Colleen's
and it
kinda
opens
got
up.
that
Oh, there we
covered.
go. Annie Ritchie is the one that's running Mel Williams around at the moment. Mel Williams is
She'll
not
give
enjoying
that. Oh, I thought she was going to give that one.
No. Here we go. Annie Ritchie's about to open up here.
Mia, so
There
look
it
at that.
is.
And there it
Great
goes.
patience there.
Well done. Very well done.
Woodville. Ball comes in through Mia Inge. Mia Inge going a little left, a little right. Does she have a good night? But looks inside. It just runs in and no whistles on the play. Whistles have been put away as the ball comes back the other way here. Ball to go out of bounds. Not there. Varga under pressure.
Oh, wow.
Drops the ball.
There's a lot of contact there, wasn't there?
Well, there's a lot of contact all across the ground at the moment.
She still needs an outlet. This is still this is not cleared.
Fuss has worked in, and that one goes up and over. Comes over to O'Malley.
Well done.
O'Malley.
That was well
As
played.
Charlotte Winnan comes to lock that down. Good check there.
Offside.
But good work there
Izzy
from
Jackson.
Izzy Jackson.
Look at that.
Looks
Just
forward,
turns the ball
finds
over.
Winnan needs to get a bit of pace here.
Colleen's looking for a break.
And Charlotte Winnan will take the ball down into the offensive end for Woodville. We have 6 minutes 20 on the clock in this grand final between Woodville and Brighton. And a couple of huge moments in this game, couple of turnovers. Tell you what, that foot save down here was something we'll talk about, I think, if they get up. It's, I mean,
There was a nice little offensive play there. They took advantage of that matchup with Kate Osborne. She drew the slide, off-ball movement, just didn't finish it. Or good save, we should say, good save.
as Parker. So she's already got two. Parker looks to step in under pressure. Just gets
Oh, wow.
absolutely monstered out
Jeez,
there.
they're
It's
really
Parker.
letting it play.
Oh, here we go. In,
That's
steps
shooting space.
inside. That's got to be something.
Shooting space?
And
no,
deemed to
barging.
be a barge.
Oh.
That's a very interesting call.
Look at the Woodville bench.
just,
Look at the Woodville bench.
That is a very interesting call.
Oh, wow.
So ball on the outer side here with Ipe. And Ipe running away from Michaela Ritchie. Ritchie.
Oh,
looks
Mel's
up,
inside.
steps in, pops it away.
Wow.
And Mel Williams gets one. And that's a big call down the other end for Inge.
Wow. Not happy about that. Not happy about that.
We are going to have a
Timeout.
timeout here.
Charged
That's
Woodville.
a big barge
Yes.
call down the other end. And
Telling moment. It comes
telling
down to
moment.
moments. Yeah. Hey, Tony.
And timeout have been had here, but that's still a one-goal game. We've got
So how much time is there?
5 minutes even on the clock.
I'll tell you, Brighton, they needed that goal. Geez, they've been struggling to score. They've had a lot of transition opportunities.
Well,
That's probably the first one they've taken advantage of.
5-4.
Yeah. Who would have said? Who would have thought?
I wouldn't have said that it'd be 5-4.
No, you said it was going to be
5
5-all, didn't you? Or 10-all or something like that.
I thought it would have been 8-8.
Right.
7-7. But
Right.
yeah, it's certainly been a very great game of lacrosse.
It has.
You know what? As it
It's been a
should be when you
privilege.
get
We've
to
watched
this,
under 18s was good. Women's is good. Let's hope the men's is good as well. I expect the men's will be good.
And we are here, and Mel Williams gets her second for the day in that little transition.
So just remind me how much time there was again.
5 minutes on the clock.
Oh, it goes red when it's under 5 or
Yeah,
something like that, right?
give or
Okay.
take 5 minutes in the clock. Oh, sorry, 5:24 to be exact in the
So-
game.
So this centre draw, again, becomes critical. So it's 2-1. Am I right in saying that this quarter? Yeah, it's 2-1.
2-1.
2 to Woodville, 1 to Brighton.
Yep.
Let's see what's going to happen here. I reckon my feeling is Livia's going to win it.
Well, it is crucial in this women's game to win the centre draws.
/ face-off.
Centre draws. So ball is being set by Tammy Varga.
Brighton have got one back, an extra back in defence.
Ball up. Ball to
Ipe,
be won.
the height makes a difference, doesn't
Does.
it? Wow, there, that height makes a massive difference. That's
And-
2-all now. So
And,
50-50 in the face-off.
And what they can
Centre
do
draw.
now, they're a goal up.
They can just suck it up a little bit.
Take some time out there.
See, this is where Olivia gets a little bit. She gets very eager.
Yep.
Needs to just.
And she's already on
yeah.
a card, so what she doesn't want to do is get
Yeah,
another
that's
one
right.
for
And-
yellow,
and-
red, and 5 minutes out.
And 5 minutes is a long time. Yeah, she needs to stay in the game.
So up against Andrea is Zeph Williams. Zeph Williams looking to get through.
Oh, she's caught a hold there.
And
Poor Lulu. They're kind of going through Lulu.
just gets taken out the back. Zeph Williams with the ball.
She's going to kick it here to Ipe.
I'm watching Colleen down the bottom here. And there we go. Goes to
Oh, there's.
Colleen
Oh,
O'Malley.
yeah.
As,
They can take their time. There's no hurry, no rush.
O'Malley
Yeah, she'll suck up this pressure a little bit, pretty well, I think.
looks to just take some time off the clock.
Yeah.
But that can be dangerous because if you do turn the
True.
ball
With
over and
with
put
this
time on
much
the clock,
time, you're right. You need to attack the cage. You can have long possessions. That's okay. Good defence. That's
Good,
really
great
good
defence from a young
Yeah, really
defender.
good defence, Lulu.
Rolls
well done.
out.
Well done.
And it is very difficult to defend in this women's game.
It is. Yeah.
So, ball.
Still, that's the best you could have probably hoped for there, was get a shot.
But from a young player,
That's
really
right.
good
That's
defence.
Right. That's right.
So, Zeph Williams again looks for O'Malley.
Oh,
That's obviously
they're
a
really
set.
playing a possession game here, though.
And
Oh, she
Williams-
could sneak the corner here. She could sneak. Yeah, she's going to
she'll
sneak.
push out, push her right, and they'll.
I reckon she wants it back.
So they really need to.
here we go.
and
Taylor
see
Mangan.
Taylor Mangan up the top here. Oh, that one could be. Just need to
Just be calm. Just be calm.
chase it over here. So he comes back here through Voisey. Voisey runs into.
Nice little
good
move.
inside and waits for it to hang it out. And Taylor
the
Voisey.
defender has
pops
just
it
stepped up. Oh, she's playing defence.
Up.
She's playing defence 2 seconds ago.
She was indeed, and Taylor Voisey pops that one over the head of the keeper.
Wow.
And
What
we're
a
out
what a
to
goal.
2-goal game now in the blink of an eye.
Hey, us defenders, we've been underrated our entire lives.
Who knew they could shoot?
Well, you know what? The offensive work that she's had in the box tournament, or getting ready for box, it's probably helped her be confident in going to the cage there.
From what I understand, did exceptionally well over there.
Right, okay.
In the junior box, did Taylor Boise.
Yeah. Well, I watched her playing box up at Blackwood. This is December last year, and she stood out straight away as a good box player.
So 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter here.
So the buffer's now two, am I right? Yep, right, yeah.
2 goals it is. It is 6-4.
Okay, they're 50-50 in the face-off.
But it's never
and
over.
Who's got this one?
In the women's game.
It's going to come up Green, I think.
An opportunity here for Green. And it is taken by Denny. They've just got to
go.
Throw the kitchen sink at it now. Oh, there's just no call on that one.
I thought that was
Parker
okay. Yeah.
With the ball, looks inside.
Oh, look to the weak side. Bad
picked
luck.
off there by
and
Cunningham.
He's out of the cage again.
Ball to be won, flicks it back as O'Malley.
Okay, now they're going to suck up some time now.
Brings the ball out the back.
Still 2 minutes though. That's a heap of time.
It's just so hard to get the ball off of
it is.
A player in this game. And
without a penalty
here. So O'Malley steps up against Parker, gets pushed out, and good work there from Parker, but seemed to be too close to the head.
In the bubble.
Pop. It went. 8 centimetres.
You've got to laugh at Julia. You've got to laugh at Julia on that one.
8 centimetres away from the head is the bubble.
There's a bit of pressure here. She still hasn't. She's not out the. If they'd locked off a goalie.
Oh, this
no,
could.
no.
Wow.
I'm
thinking that might have been an own goal.
Oh, my goodness. There's a lot of pressure here, Woodville.
So
doing a great job.
They need to put it on. 1 minute.
Need to find the open player and kick it. Make that first pass.
1 minute
20.
Make
the first pass. Make the first pass. There it is.
And here it is. So an opportunity here for
She's
Kaiser.
going to the corner. She's going to the corner.
She's not going to attack the cage whatsoever.
Not at all.
Smith just gives her something to remember her grand final by. As Kaisler picks herself up and just wipes off the back.
Have we had the? We haven't had the bell yet, have we?
Yeah, bell's just gone.
Oh, okay.
So 2 minutes.
So they stop the clock in under 2, don't they? Yep.
You'll see probably see a keeper come out here up against Fuss.
Yep.
And Fuss wouldn't be expecting Watts to be out there.
Well, she's the best keeper to do it. She's very mobile.
So looks up, throws it away, but it goes straight to the stick. Ball up to Osborne. Osborne looks inside.
She's looked inside.
Mangan. Up and over.
Wow. You know what? The best way to defend is attack.
Yeah, absolutely is, Henry.
Yeah.
It is always the best form of defence. So another opportunity here. Ipe comes out near us on the commentary box side. Parker with the ball, just drops the ball there, does Ipe.
Oh, the second one, here comes the second one. It's got to move
it. Inside.
She'll kick it to X.
Flag
There's Hayley Fuss, she's going to hold it.
And there we go.
Wow.
Whistle gone, and Brighton are the 2024 South Australian, all across South Australia, Women's Premiership winners. It is a 6-4 game, and that was a very entertaining game, Henry.
Absolutely. You know, congratulations, Brighton. They just know how to win. And Woodville, what an effort. What an effort. You know, they'd be devastated. They had their opportunities, probably. But I never expected them to make it such a competitive game.
Well, you think until the last sort of 5 minutes, they were even.
Yeah, that's right.
And there was a turnover which came back this way and scored.
That's right. It just came down to a game of moments, really. A few moments. Yeah, that's right. And, you know, they played exceptionally well. They got some young players that are still on the rise in that group. That's right. Yeah, some young players in that.
Very young side as well.
Yeah.
And what I will say is women's lacrosse in South Australia is
in a good position. That's right.
Very good. It is. And so congratulations to the Brighton Bombers. They take out the 2024 LSA Premiership for the State League Women. Commiserations to the Woodville Warriors. Did a fantastic job, and hold your heads up high, because that was just a fantastic game of lacrosse. Yeah. But we've got another one coming for you, and it is Brighton and Glenelg with the men. And we are going to just have a look at the two teams and their cheers at the moment as the men start to filter out on the field here. Just getting some advice here. Who's your MVP for that game, Henry?
Well, I got here late. I apologise for that. I mean, Olivia was good. Holly was good. I guess you've got to go to Brighton as the winners. You know, geez, it's a tough call. Colleen, I guess, so winning critical face-off. Ipe played well from what I saw.
Ipe played very well tonight.
Yeah. From the part of the game that I saw, she was good. She got a couple of telling possessions on the circle there in that last quarter.
Yeah, I quite liked PJ Ipe's game today.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah. So for me, I'd probably sit there. But the girls getting around each other. The greatest thing about lacrosse, Henry, is exactly this, isn't it? It's a
very strong lacrosse fraternity in South Australia and the other states as well.
Very much so.
It really sets us apart as a sport.
And everyone, battle hard on the field, but once we're finished, it is family.
Well, because they play with each other. So many of these girls will then played in state junior teams together, then they play in state senior teams together, played in under 20 Australian teams. A few of them in there probably played senior Australian teams as well, certainly on the Brighton side. So they just get to know each other so well. They grow up with each other, getting to play against each other and get to know each other. Starts in the under-15s where the clubs kind of really come together and bond, and then grows with the state tournaments, national tournaments, and then into Australian campaigns. A lot of these girls would have just got to know each other through trying out for Australian teams.
Absolutely.
And that's what I'll tell you what else sets lacrosse apart from other sports, Tony. A bit of an advert here is how equally strong we are on the women's and the men's side.
Yes.
It's not like cricket, who decided that women are allowed to play now, or like football, women are allowed to play. Lacrosse has always been like that.
Lacrosse has always been that sport,
and that's what really builds a real family culture around our clubs, and is the strength of the club system.
Absolutely.
We need to feed the club system a little bit better.
Do.
Yeah, we need to feed it a little bit better. But once
they're
in,
all of the players that come over from these college systems and they come into the club systems, and no one ever really wants to leave.
No, they love it. They love it.
How, imagine that in the US.
And what happens is they take a month or so to really start to understand it. And if the team that they're involved with is fortunate enough to make the finals, you see them really buy in, and they've really start to understand it and they buy into the whole thing.
That you did, but
Well, congratulations, Woodville. That was a really good game. They were fantastic.
And the good thing is that
we have to watch some replays. Scott's telling us, Tony.
Let's watch some replays.
Okay, let's do that.
I think Penny Hook's about to announce some.
I think we're just buying him some time.
We'll buy him some time as the girls.
Here's the first one. This is the Mia Inge.
This is the Inge.
Little mid-range, over-the-shoulder bounce shot.
Bounce shot at the foot. There we go. Right foot. Yeah,
it's a good shot.
That was a good shot. It was. And then down the other end. No, then we had Dinny again. This was the back-to-back, which tied it up. So Dinny looks inside and she just...
Oh, that's right, underneath the top bar, yeah.
And then there was a turnover.
What was that? That was 4-all, yeah.
So then there was a turnover down here. And this is the one where Williams took the ball inside, just gets left by herself.
Yeah, good feed.
And transition ball not being picked up.
Yeah.
And then the last little bit, Voisey comes over, picks the ground ball up.
Yeah, how's this?
And it gets past Parker.
Just chasing the stick a little bit there, but she's been good all day, Olivia.
But a 10-goal total grand final is not something you normally see in the women's game, and it's both teams were outstanding goal scorers today.
A real spread of goal scorers, wasn't there?
It was indeed. I mean, Mel Williams with 2, Osborne 1, Indy Williams 1, Ipe with 1, and Voisey with 1, and on Woodville we had Parker with 2. Inge with 1 and Dinny with 1.
This is interesting. Brighton, no assist recorded. Is that accurate, Scott?
That's just on me.
Okay, right. Sorry, right. Okay, right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Henry's an assist man. I mean, we like assisted goals.
Oh, absolutely.
But, So the two teams are just getting ready for the presentations right now, and we might head over to Mr. Ben Hook.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've witnessed another outstanding Women's State League Grand Final. Brighton got off to a flyer. Woodville fought back admirably, and then the class and experience of Brighton showed out. But could you please put your hands together and congratulate both teams on an outstanding Grand Final we've seen this afternoon. Lacrosse South Australia Chair Tracy Mathwin is here with me to assist with the presentations. Firstly, are we going to recognise our match officials today? Could you please put your hands together for them as we invite them forward? Tammy Varga, Nikki Voisey, Rochelle Cox and Natalie Owens, if they'd like to make their way forward to receive their grand final medals. Familiar story for this incredible panel of umpires. Please put your hands together for them once again. Thank you once again to our match officials, not just here in this Women's State League match, but right throughout Grand Final Day. We now present the Minor Premiership Trophy, of course, with an unbeaten record throughout season 2024, 12-0 in the minor round. It's been won by the Brighton Lacrosse Club. I'll invite their coach, Trish Adams, to receive the Minor Premiership pennant. Well, the Woodville Lacrosse Club were absolutely superb over the course of the afternoon. They just fell a little bit short, but we're thrilled to see them back in their first grand final since 2018. They're a young and exciting team, and we look forward to seeing what is ahead of them. I will invite their captain, Olivia Parker, to say a couple of words now. Thanks, Liv.
Okay, this is going to be hard. Thank you so much, Brighton. You guys are absolute force to be reckoned with. You guys play so hard, and today's game was epic. It was very close, but you guys got over the top of us, so congratulations. Great game. It's always a great time playing you guys, so thank you so much.
To our girls, we worked really hard this year. It's been... Oh, I can't do that lag. It's been really hard this year with how much is going on, but I'm so proud of every single one of you, and we'll be back next year, for sure.
I also just want to thank ETP for hosting a great grand final, all the volunteers, everyone that volunteered and put something towards today. So it's an epic day, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you to Olivia and to Geordie Watts also for representing their club so superbly this afternoon. We now move on to the presentation of the President's Medal. It is awarded to the fairest and most brilliant player in today's game, and it has been won by Brighton's number 16, PJ Ipe. And we'll invite PJ just to say a couple of words.
Oh, gosh. Thank you so much. It's my first season here, and everyone from the beginning, Brighton, all across South Australia, lacrosse has been extremely inviting and supportive, and it's been absolutely incredible to be playing lacrosse again. I'm just so happy to be back playing the game I love with all you guys, so thank you.
Well done, PJ. It's been great having you this year. Congratulations on the President's Medal. We'll now recognise all of our premiership players. Firstly, with a little offsider, number 2, Addie Cunningham. Number 3, Beth Varga. Number 4, Melissa Williams. You're not going to carry your kids out, Mel? Number 6, Zephyr Williams. Number 7, Hayley Fuss. Number 8, Kate Osborne. Number 10, Michaela Varga. Number 11, Leah Kaisler. Number 14, India Williams. Number 16, PJ Ipe. Number 17, Taylor Voisey. Number 19, Taylor Mangan. Number 20, Jade Mangan. Their scorer, Janet Adams. Team manager, Janet Adams. Oh, that's you again. Bench manager is Rachel Boys. The coach of the Brighton Lacrosse Club, Trish Adams. And finally the captain, number 9, Colleen O'Malley. And finally, I will invite Colleen just to say a couple of words on behalf of the Brighton Bombers.
To Woodville, on behalf of the Brighton Bombers, incredible game today. Today was awesome. You guys really gave us a run for our money there, and we can't wait to see what you guys are going to bring next year. But congratulations. Like you said, first time since 2018. You guys are an amazing team, and I can't wait to see what you guys do. I'd also like to thank ETP and our officials for today. We couldn't do this without all of you guys, so thank you to all the volunteers, the officials, for coming out and letting us play this game that we love. And to my Brighton Bombers, incredible season. We've talked about how connected we were all season, and it's just been amazing to come out and win another one with you guys. So congratulations, and like I always say, it's a great day to be a Bomber, but especially today. Thank you.
Trish, Colleen, can't go anywhere without lifting the Premiership Shield. The premiers of the Brighton Bombers for the 7th time straight. Congratulations to Brighton. Well played once again to Woodville. The men's State League Grand Final to get underway at 3:20 p.m.